Dave Bowman, running for District 3 Commissioner, Bonner County Commissioner, District 3. And I think I'll start with how I came to this position. I had no intention of running for office. It came about through my actions with Keep Bonner County Rural, of which I'm the chairman. And I interacted with people from all over the county in that position. And little by little, they started coming to me and asking me to run for commissioner because they were unhappy with how the county was being operated. I've attended lots of hearings in front of the Board of County Commissioners and the Planning and Zoning Commission. So as I got to know more people in the county here and got to know the issues more, I got more and more involved with it and interacted with the Board of Commissioners and the Planning and Zoning Commission and got to know people around the county. And no matter whom I met with and what the discussion was, it ended up coming back to over and over and over that people were very unhappy with how the county was being run. They didn't feel like they were being listened to by the Board of Commissioners, and actually that became quite evident as I attended more and more hearings and meetings that the commissioners were doing what the commissioners wanted to do. And in regards to our efforts with KBCR, the county has actively stepped in front of us to prevent us from doing what we're trying to do, and that kind of thing just needs to stop. So I was approached and asked to run by lots of different people. I was reluctant at first, but I finally, I saw that this is my chance to serve, and someone needs to step up and do this, and so I'm going to do it. So I bought my first home here in 2011. I had been wanting to come here from way before that. In 2017, I sold that home and bought another home in East Hope, at which time we started to spend more time here, but not
kind of like a summer cabin kind of thing?
I guess you could say that. So whenever we had time off, we would come over here, and I got to know more about the area and the people, and you know, our mind was already set on living here. Mine had been set for a long time. Summer of 2020. I mean, because if you go by the law, I could have at that time, and you know, I wasn't planning to run for office. I had no idea that all this stuff was going to come up. I didn't come here to run for office. So had I planned on running for office to get elected, I could have very well orchestrated all this stuff so that it looked very good for everybody. But I was coming here to retire. And I have 37 years of hard knock business experience that is not identical to being a commissioner, but it parallels it, the skill set. Very adept at managing money because cash flow was always an issue, and it's an issue here, and it's going to get bigger here with inflation and a fixed 3% rate of increase. That's nobody's talking about that. But anyway, contracts, read and wrote contracts all the time, and so there's no way I would sit here and sign a contract that I didn't understand fully from top to bottom. I developed leadership skills over those years. I'm a proven leader, and while the county isn't a business, there's an awful lot about it that needs to be operated like a business on behalf of the people. NRA, Gun Owners of America, all of which I belong to. I'm a big gun rights guy. I'm a defensive firearms instructor. I love guns. I think that what Scott did was good. I couldn't be more for that. And I think he did the right thing, and I might have done it in his place. The wrong thing was for the county to get involved in it. I think that was absolutely the wrong thing to do, because it's not the county's business. So there's a couple of things. First of all, why are our taxes going up? Part of it is because development is happening here. So as people move in and lots get divided and homes get built, the demand on infrastructure goes up, and so we need more infrastructure. And who's paying for that? It should be the developers, in my opinion. At least they should be footing a significant part of that bill. I'll address it. Okay. We are connected. The connection, I can tell you, is less now than it was even a short time ago.
Really?
For things that have happened internally that I really not at liberty at this point. We have bylaws and we have a board and.
Like an
we've come-
executive session in the county.
Exactly, and so I can't get into detail, but
All
I
right.
can tell you that some distance has been put between their organization and ours. I can't talk about all of it, and it's not officially between their organization and ours, but it is people affiliated with their organization that are
Okay.
members of ours. And I have to leave it at that now, for now. So KBCR started with, I would say mostly conservative people. We're made up, well, I shouldn't say, probably more conservatives than not, but there were some liberals in the group from the get-go.
Sure.
And it was decided, because this is an issue that transcends party beliefs and whatnot. Because land use, so we have this thing going on in this county where development is occurring at an alarming rate, and it's against what most people want. And those people who don't want it are on both sides of the aisle. We need to leave politics out of KBCR, politics other than land use stuff. And I am the only one who's been active in local county government trying to do the right thing for the people, and I'm here for the people, and that's pretty important. And I don't have a canned statement that, you know, I won't name names here, but I'm gonna say I've watched these other interviews and listened, and it seems to me like the other candidates have, with some exceptions, but for the most part, have, you know, 6 or 8 answers that they have that they pull out in response to whatever questions that come at them, and I hear them over and over and over and over again. And I'm not that guy. I'm here, this is my chance to serve and give back. That's why I'm here, and I want people to know that. And people, if people say I'm a one-issue candidate, you know, look inside of here and just listen to what I say, and you'll find out that I'm not.